folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Yellow.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against his zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now Rashad Penny, and he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 15, check 15. Back, defense.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
High 7.
2nd and 10. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On the double.
Mike 59.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Kill. Turn out. Kill. Turn out.
5. 2.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
60 outlaw. Hey, Echo.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
We'll see if they do that. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Leo. Get it.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's get it.
Here we go. 10 logo. X3.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
3 down. Mike 5-9. Get the ball.
5.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, Foxtrot. Let go. Ready.
2nd and 4. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Penny, a first down carry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. On first down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time. Now it's Mahomes again. And it's caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Second and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. He's going to get it running right. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashad Penny, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
6-6, pull it high. Deep grip, deep grip.
He'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Protein spill.
Check safety.
Hey, C6. Like, go.
He'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Watch out for Hill on the return.
We got this.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll run with Penny. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They keep it with Penny on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 39, Mahomes. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On the run, it's Penny. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 95 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Colin Saunders coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to throw here. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this one complete to Smith. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 line. Hey, Charlie. 2-draw quarter.
Check 53's Mike.
Right here, right here.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Haywood.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Here we go.
Let's go, let's go.
Get it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to go for a big play into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
50, Mike, 50. I don't even know why this team's
50, yellow. 15.
Charlie. Here we go. 50. Mike, 50.
Attack.
Check 26.
Here we go. Fourth down, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, 57.
Mike 50. The rush. Delta.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Check nickel.
Fair.
No. 25.
Get it ready.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They go play action here on first down. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His third touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Second and 2. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to throw now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Go!
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59.
Second and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
8, read.
Let's go. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Recon, 152 fighter.
He's coming, double up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Sponge. No.
After the penalty, it's Penny. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. This is Penny. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 1. Brings up
80 weapons.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
15.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's go one more. Mike's 50. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike's 50. It's coming this way.
Now here's Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
Freestone, Travis. Look at me. Go. Check.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They run it again with Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Bravo.
They'll set up to throw. And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. Mullins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check it out, Reed. Slam.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
30 base.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch twins.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw. Going for it all. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith. His 1st touchdown of the new season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Penny. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll try and run forward with Penny, pushing through the contact. And this thing gets blown up well behind the line of scrimmage, but the marker is down on the field. Who's this against? The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
He can't hang. He's not hanging.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Here's Penny. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So here we go, still down 1 score, and here comes the onside kick. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check three.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Six. Pull it high.
Check.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. I'm coming. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, orbit. Clear. Shoot.
Now back to throw. Catch made by Slayton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. To throw is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Attack!
50's the mark. We got it. 50's the mark. Woo! Mike's 50.
Back to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Exit.
Running with Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Saints, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.